Oh my goodness, Jim.
Ah, oh, sorry. You know what? I think afterwards you can delete it if you don't like it. Oh, shoot, we're
Okay.
live. Oh,
Yeah, we're live. We're live. Hello, Facebook land. This is Jim Kellner, and I'm Marion Spurgeon. And we are taking the Hypnothoughts 2019 Ha Challenge together. So the three ha's are ha-ha, aha, and yeehaw. And ha-ha is an embarrassing moment. Aha is learning or an epiphany. And yeehaw is something that we're excited about. And none of these things can be promotional of our Hypnothoughts talk. So, hey, Jim, you said that you would go first.
all right. So do you want to go back and forth? I'll do my ha-ha, and then you can do your ha-ha, and then we'll go back and forth like that. Is that all right?
I'm seeing a little bit of a lag
Okay.
on the video. No, I want to do, if it's okay with you, I want to do one and then the other because mine kind of are like, they kind of feed into each other.
Okay. So I'll do all my three.
Yeah, do your three.
Here I go. All right, my ha-ha.
All right.
So embarrassing moments. This was a little bit tough for me because I couldn't remember anything specific. It was really tough because I don't know that I have a whole lot of big embarrassing moments. I think that I have. I think I probably block them out if I do. But I have lots of like little embarrassing moments. I mean, like, because I'm constantly going, oh, I wish I wouldn't have said that to that person, or did I do something wrong there, or something like this. But I'll tell you. So my big one that I thought of. I used to weigh 270 pounds, maybe even more. That's just when I got weighed at the doctor's office one time. So I was husky, or as my mom would call it, big boned. And I was dating this woman at the time, and we were going to go on a romantic date. And so we went over to, in Washington, there's a place called Ocean Shores, which is a town, which is on the ocean shore. It's not very creative. So we drive over to Ocean Shores, and we were going to ride horses on the beach. Pretty romantic, right?
Right.
And so we walk up there, and the lady there, she's kind of looking at me strange, and I'm going, this is weird. And she says, can I talk to you privately? And I go, sure. So she pulls me to the side, and she says, how much do you weigh? I was like, like, about none of your business. She goes, I said, well, about 250 or so. And she goes, I'm sorry, you're too heavy to ride the horses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a tough thing to hear. It was, I kind of blew it off the time and just sort of, joked about it and stuff, but it was tough. And
yeah.
I don't know, you're probably not old enough, but maybe some of the people out there watching are old enough to have watched. My grandma used to watch Bonanza all the time in reruns. And if you happen to remember Haas, he was a big fella and he rode a horse. But
yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I looked it up. There's actually some statutes in certain areas where if you weigh more than 25% of the horse, you can't ride them. And so,
wow.
Yeah, I guess it's legit.
Maybe they just had small horses.
Exactly. They were just tiny little horses, wee little horses. So
all the pretty little horses.
Yeah. Mother tried to ride a pony. So that
was a good story. I like that one.
Thank you. The great thing is,
what's your aha?
Well, the great thing is I actually use that in my stand-up now. So it's turned out to be a really good joke.
Perfect. Yeah, comedy and painful experiences are such good fodder for that.
It's so funny because when my life turned around, when I lost the weight and started doing hypnotherapy and stuff, it was tougher to do stand-up because I didn't have as many sad stories. And people,
right?
That's what they want to hear. They don't want to hear how awesome your life is. All right. So my aha, the realization. This was, I don't remember when it was, but it was quite some time ago. I don't know how it was, but I remember like talking to people all the time, and I'm sort of judgy by nature, and I'm always working on that. But I would think, wow, this person seems to have a lot of confidence that seems unwarranted. So I think we've probably all met these people that seem really confident, and they don't seem like they should be confident. And it dawned on me that I didn't have to look a certain way or have some skills or talents or abilities to be confident. It really was just a choice.
Right.
And so that was a huge breakthrough for me when I realized I could just choose. Yeah, I could just choose to be confident.
Yep. Absolutely.
Thanks. My yeehaw is so I did this video for this company called it's Hi-Ho Kids Meet a Hypnotist, and I am so excited because it's gotten over 250,000 views on YouTube. It's amazing. I kind of thought my TEDx would be the one that made me famous, but apparently it's the Hi-Ho Kids, working with kids. It's gotten 20 times as many views as a TEDx. But now my inbox is inundated with kids wanting me to help them with video games.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so awesome. No, I think that fame is well deserved. That was an adorable video.
Thank you. Oh, and one more thing. Be sure you take my class. Just kidding. Psych, Scott.
Okay. Yeah, you guys didn't see that. All right. So I had a couple of choices for my haha. I was kind of trying to calibrate it, like, okay, so should I make it a safe one? Should I make it risky? I'm pretty sure that I have some pretty freaking embarrassing stuff that I could talk about. Like the time that somebody gave me tickets to a Patrick Stewart show on Broadway, and then I was having so much fun that I forgot to go. But no, this story, this is good. Okay, so Jim, back in the mists of time, I found myself, probably like young 20s, and I found myself in a little bit of hot water with the law.
Ooh.
And
be good.
Schrodinger's crime. I may or may not have committed it. But if I did, I totally 100% stood behind my actions, because it was not so much that I was on the wrong side of the law as that the law was on the wrong side of me. I only do good things. But this is like sort of the call to action in the hero's journey.
Okay.
So anyway, this thing happened, and it made me feel like very depressed, very disempowered, kind of having to deal with this conflict that I found myself in. And I was trying to figure out what to do, because I needed to come up with like a sum of money to get a lawyer and whatever. And so, I tuned into my intuition. That's what I always do when I find myself in any sort of situation. And the thing that really lit up to me was mistletoe. I was online. I was just kind of surfing Facebook. And I saw this woman selling mistletoe at the farmer's market. And I was just like, that's what I'm going to do. So I went to, I called my friend who lived next to a mistletoe patch in Oregon. And I asked her if I could come. And so I did. She was a retired mime. This is like a really funny, crazy story.
Mime? Did you say retired mime?
Yeah, retired mime. Totally. And so then I went to her house. I filled my car, the trunk, the back seat, the passenger seat, the whole entire car was full of mistletoe. I did not really have a plan of what I was going to do with this mistletoe. I just got it. I figured that like once I got it, like first I was doing something that I knew that I was supposed to do, then like the way would be presented, right? So let's see. So then I brought it back. I got stopped at the border of Oregon and California because like whatever the produce, what is it? They have like a check there,
right? Yeah.
To make sure that you're not bringing fruit flies, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were like looking in my car. They're just like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "What do you think I'm doing? I'm gonna smoke it." No. So that was the haha moment. That's my haha, but I'll tell you the rest of the story because I'm sure that you're curious.
Yeah.
So I brought the mistletoe back to California. I was trying to figure out what to do with it. I did like a brief experiment of just trying to sell it on the street, and I was just like, no, it's not going to work.
Mistletoe.
So I went on.
Hey, man,
I went on Craigslist. I went on Craigslist and I found a woman who was looking for mistletoe. She owned a Christmas tree farm and she had just been out a supplier this year. And so she was looking for mistletoe. And so we kind of like haggled, we settled on a price. I sold that lady $2,000 worth of mistletoe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my story. That's my haha story. It's pretty funny. Hopefully, and kind of shows you who I am. All right, so that's my haha. My aha. So I was trying to think of what is a good aha moment for me lately, and I kind of feel like, many of you probably don't know me. I'm relatively new. I've been certified since August of last year, and I'm always learning. But like my aha lately has been like there is an element of like having a skillful application of technique, but then there's also the element of just showing up with the fullness of who I am and being present with the fullness of who the client is. And there's just kind of an alchemy that happens there. That, like, whatever technique you use. And I am like, I'm big into learning the techniques, but I'm also just like fully appreciating that the power of showing up. So that's my aha. And my yeehaw is that I just got invited to share the good news of hypnosis with a factory of workers in my town. And so I am excited about that.
Sweet.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yay. All right. Well, that is Jim Kellner, and I am Marion Spurgeon, and that is our Story Hot Challenge. I hope that you liked it. Is there anything else?
Oh, before we go, you don't have to tell us what you were charged with, but did you get off?
Yep.
Oh, good. All right.
Absolutely. Thanks for clarifying that.
Yes, and I know we're all anxiously hoping that you'll tell us someday what the charges were.
Oh, well, maybe I'll tell you later. All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Does that kind of go off? All right. Is that